For our fish popsicle, you are going to want to make sure that you've already downloaded your 2 pictures, and then you need to go make a new document. So we are going to find that letter size again. Make sure it's 300, click create. And this one you definitely want to make sure it's vertical like this, okay? Now we need to go get those 2 pictures that we should have downloaded from Schoology already. So open. So I want popsicle and I want fish. And if I don't want to select that one in the middle, I hit Control instead of Shift and I click open. And they're big files. So we're going to start with the popsicle. Just like before, we need to get this onto our other project. So I am going to do select all. So that's Control A. And it's going to select all of it, hopefully, if it's not too much trouble here, computer. There we go, Control A. I'm going to copy it, Control C. I am going to pop on over to new project, and then I'm going to paste, Control V. Now, I want it to fill the whole space, so I am going to have to transform this. So I'm going up to Edit, Transform, and then I'm going to scale it. And I want to make sure that it's locked because I don't want to distort it. So I'm going to pull on the corners to make it bigger, because we don't really care so much about the rest of the background. We mainly care about the popsicle. And we want to keep some of that hand in there, but we want to leave enough space for like the fish head to stick up off the top. So I'm going to go with right about there. And then I'm going to click the check mark so that it knows that this is what I want. And then I'm going to close this just because, once again, mine's a little laggy. So I'm going to give myself a little bit of extra breathing room here. Now I need to select this fish, just like when we selected our fish last time. We're going to come on over to our selection tools here, and it's going to analyze the image, which could take a while depending on your internet connection. All right, so mine has analyzed the image, and now I'm going to click on the fish. Now, you are going to notice it did not get all of my fish. So I'm going to have to refine the edge. So I'm going to come up here, I'm going to click Refine Edge. Okay, so we can zoom in up here with the plus sign. This little hand sign is so that you can move it around. And you can see that what we're seeing on the left is the whole picture and kind of what we have selected. And then on the right, it's kind of telling us this is what you'll get with this. So white will add, black will remove, just like with our mask. I'm gonna need to go a little bit smaller here. And we are gonna be masking this anyway when it comes to our actual picture, so I don't need to be perfect with everything, but I do want the rest of that scale in there just in case. Or if you're doing this with one of your other pictures, so like for your project, you're gonna wanna be able to do this. So you'll notice that more of this is now over here. I'm gonna go in and maybe grab some more of this fin down here. And a little bit of this fin over here. Now I don't want any of this rock here, so I'm gonna switch over to black up here. And I'm actually gonna go in and I'm going to kind of just like paint a little bit of black on here. I don't want any of this. So you'll notice that it pops away. And what I'm gonna do is I am gonna just double check that because the head is really the important part with this one today. So I've got it all, and I do not wanna send it to a new layer. What I wanna do is I wanna send it to a selection with this one. So I'm gonna click select and go okay. And you'll notice that it changed up my selection. Oop, and it looks like I'm getting a little bit of the rock there. That's okay for this one. If I wanted to, I could go back in and refine it, but I don't need to. So I'm gonna do copy, so Control C. And before I go to my other project, I am going to switch my tool, because as anybody who's been using this for these past couple projects knows that when your computer starts to do image analyze, it takes a little bit. So we don't wanna have to deal with that. So we're gonna pop over here and we're gonna paste Control V. So my fish is massive and he's not facing the right direction. So I am going to edit, transform. I'm sorry, edit. I clicked image on accident. Edit, transform, and I'm going to do scale first. I want them to be a little bit smaller. And you know what? I want to be able to scale him and rotate him at the same time. So I'm actually going to click free transform. And that's going to make it so that I can do scaling and rotating and all sorts of things at the same time. So to rotate, I kind of hover near the corner here, but not on it, near it. And I'm going to get this whole double arrow thing. And I'm going to rotate. Because my goal here is to kind of get him lined up with that popsicle. So I probably should mess with my opacity a little bit so that I can see. Oh, and it saved my transformation, which is fine because I'm still going to make him a little bit smaller. So I'm going to do transform again, scale, because he's got a good rotation. I don't think I need to do rotation anymore. But I'm trying to get it so that he kind of lines up there. I think I need to zoom in a little bit, so I'm going to do Control plus. Because see, I don't want him hanging off the edge over here. So I'm going to grab the corner again. Maybe kind of. There we go. So like he'll kind of hit there and then come back in, I think. Maybe I'll go a little bit smaller. Because I don't want to go too far down with his head. Like I don't want it all the way down here. I want it to look like it pops up. So there we go. That's good. I'm going to click check mark. And our fish is now happy where he is. The next thing that I need to do is I need to create a layer mask. Just like we did with the building, I need to make it of this popsicle here. So I am going to switch over to, I think I'm going to do object selection. And it's going to analyze the image again. And then I am going to do that. Oh goodness, I'm on the wrong layer. That's what happens when you do that. So I'm going to deselect, so Control D, layer. I gotta go on the right layer, and now I can select my popsicle here after it analyzes. Again, I want to select my popsicle here. There we go. I'm getting a little bit more than I want, but once again, with the mask, we can mess with that later. So I am going to go up to select, and I am going to, I'm sorry, I'm not select, layer. Go to layer and do raster mask. Hides, no, reveal selection, sorry, reveal selection. All right, and then we're gonna drag that up to our fish layer. So what we need to do now is we need to make the top of our fish's head show up, and then I'm gonna show you how to make this kind of like bottom part go away. So we need to click on that layer mask again. So this is very similar to what we did with our flying fish. We are going to click our paintbrush, and remember, black makes it go away, white makes it show up. So I need to switch on over to white. And my paintbrush is teeny, teeny, tiny. So I need to come up to the corner up here and make it bigger. And because right now all I'm doing is making the rest of the fish show up, I can leave all of the rest of this at 100. So I'm making the rest of my fish show up. Okay, but now what I need to do is I need to go in and I need to kind of fade the fish into the popsicle. So, oop, I forgot to switch colors, so I'm gonna undo that, Control Z. I'm gonna bring my black back. And first, I know that I'm not gonna probably need like any of this right here, so I'm just gonna straight up go in like that. Okay. And then I'm gonna get that little bit that we accidentally got before. Now, what I'm going to do is I am going to change up the hardness of this. So I'm gonna probably bump it down to 30. I'm gonna change up the opacity, and I'm gonna change up the flow. All right, so what that's gonna do is I am going to kind of soften this edge here because I don't want that super hard edge. I'm gonna do it in multiple layers. And this is one of the nice things, once again, about using a mask instead of a like eraser tool, because if I mess up, I can always go right back in and fix it. If I do that with the eraser tool and I realize I messed up like 15 steps from now, it's going to take forever to get back to it. So I like to kind of make it a gradual thing, but I think I might have gone a little too low with my opacity. All right, I'm going to bump my opacity back up. Okay, so I have a fish and I have a popsicle, and they're sort of together, but they're not great. So I think the first thing I need to do is mess with my colors a little bit. So I am going to go back to my popsicle layer, and I am once again going to select that popsicle. It's going to analyze. All right, I'm going to select the popsicle again. Now I don't want these areas, so I am going to refine my edge, because I just want to mess with the popsicle. I don't want to mess with the area around the popsicle. Now, what you may have is yours down here at the bottom might have caught a little bit of the stick, so you might need to go in and fix that too. Or maybe it didn't catch part of your ice cream cone. That is up to you. This will kind of feather your edges a little bit. I like to do that just a little bit, not too much, because what that'll do is it'll kind of soften the edge of what we're messing with. All right, and oh, it looks like when I do that, I have to go back in with my paintbrush here because it brought some. All right, so here's our selection. So now what we're gonna do is we need to make it kind of oranger. So once again, we are gonna come up to our adjustments. I am gonna mess with my color balance. So looking at this, I definitely think it needs some more reds in there. Maybe drop a little bit more yellow. Oh, maybe not that much yellow. Maybe some magenta. My shadows, my highlights could probably use quite a bit of red too. Push it that way a little bit. And I can go in and mess with my fish as well in a moment here. I'm mainly just messing with the popsicle because they were just so different. Let's check out what my mid-tones will do. Boop. Kind of make it a bit more yellow. So what I just did is you can see before, after. So it's going to be a little easier for me to push this fish into this popsicle color now. I can always go in and do it again later. So I'm going to click OK. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to deselect. I'm going to go up to my fish layer. And I'm going to mess with its colors there. Color balance. So this one I'm going to push a little bit less of those oranges and those reds. Kind of dull it down a little bit. So this is what it was before. That's it after. He's looking a little, I'm gonna reset that. I don't think he looks that great. My goal is to try to make it look like they kind of blend in together. It can be a little tricky, and I'm actually gonna bring some more of that fish back too here in a moment. But I'm gonna kind of push the fish a little bit less reddish, I'm hoping. So let's just go with that for right now. So he kind of looks like this. I'm gonna go into my layer now, and I wanna kind of make that not like a harsh line of, hey, look, there's a fish head attached to this popsicle. So I'm going to take my paintbrush, and I am going to switch over to white because I'm going to add back into the fish. And I'm going to make it very light, so it's kind of a gradual transition. So, oop, not all of that. I am going to bring down my opacity a little bit. Bring down my flow a little bit. And my hardness a little bit. We want it very very soft. All right, so it's kind of like a gradual transition to fishdom here. Be careful that when you do go down, because remember, eventually we are going to run into that black part of the picture. So you don't want to bring too much of the fish picture back, because you will run into the background. All right, so I'm just gonna keep kind of going in here and adding things, bringing some stuff back. The goal is to kind of make that a nice, smooth transition. I might need to go in the opposite direction too. So I think I'll switch over to my black. I think I went a little too low down here. And it's all up to you roughly how much you want to do. So maybe you want a little bit less of the fish or more of the fish. Or maybe like certain areas you want more or less. All right, now that I've got my fish kind of looking more like he's part of the popsicle, I can go in and start messing with my colors again. I think what I might want to do is maybe mess with my brightness and contrast on that guy. He's looking a little contrasty. So I'm gonna go to image. Oh, I gotta make sure I'm on my fish layer, not my layer mask. I'm gonna go to image, adjustments. I'm gonna mess with my brightness and contrast a little bit. Maybe bring down his contrast a little, bring up his brightness a little. He's looking a little green. I might have gone a little too heavy-handed with that cyan before, so I might wanna go into my balance in here. Color balance, bring some of that red back in. Yeah, I was a little heavy-handed with the cyan, I think, before. That's okay. Because, yeah, he's looking a little less green now. All right, and I think what I really need to focus on, though, is that popsicle. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to select the popsicle again. Oh, it's doing that again. See, if I had done this as a layer mask or something, I wouldn't be having these little issues. I was kind of hoping it wasn't going to. I'm gonna go in and refine my edge. Okay, so this time I might even want to, I could maybe mess with my hue and saturation as well. So I could push my hues a little bit in one direction or the other. So like make it a blue popsicle. No, that doesn't make sense. It's a goldfish. So I want to push it maybe a little bit more towards the oranges. Maybe make it a little bit more saturated. Oh, is it doing it to all? No, it should just be doing it to the fish. Yeah, the popsicle. There we go. I might lower the brightness. Oh, no, I won't lower the brightness a little bit. Ooh. Go back to 0. No. I should just type it in. Fine, I'll just type it in. All right, so that was before. It's not a big difference, but it's a little one. I think this is just gonna be good enough. And then I'm gonna go to my adjustments. So really, you're at that point now where you're kind of just, you're finessing. All right. Not bad, not bad. I might mess with my colors a little bit more. See how he goes. You keep going until you think like it looks like I've made a nice, like this fish is frozen in this popsicle, and then you will be able to turn it in.
Changing the vibrance settings really helped right here.